Hello, this is Stephen, Community Manager at Gioteck, and this is another one of our gaming videos with Brandon from Section 18, a top gaming clan. Hello, Brandon.
Hey, Stephen. Nice to see you again.
Nice to see and hear you. And what we're going to be doing today is you're going to be showing us how to get a KEMSTRIKE in Call of Duty Ghosts, right?
That's right.
We're in the lead.
And this map we're looking at?
It's called Stonehaven. It's quite nice. It's very British. There's not enough British maps in COD. We need more British maps.
Absolutely, it does feel very rural and rustic, as if we should either see King Arthur at any point. In fact, that would be a cool Easter egg if somewhere or another you could unlock a kill streak which allowed King Arthur to come on, and a bit like in Star Wars Battlefield, you could suddenly be King Arthur and kill everyone with your magic sword. That would be cool.
Could you imagine that? It's like you got the Predator and you've got Michael Myers, and then on this map you've just got this King Arthur with his beard, and he's got this like royal robe on, and he's just running around with his sword. Oh, it would be great.
Or Merlin. That would be cool too. But anyway, tell us about KEM. What is the KEMSTRIKE, and how do we do it?
Oh, that was a shame. I was liking that. Anyway, the KEMSTRIKE, it's essentially a Moab if you played Modern Warfare 3. Its real name is Kinetic Energy Missile. To get it, you can, predominantly, the main way is get 25 kills with solely your gun or your knife. So basically, kill streaks that you achieve do not count towards the gun streak and do not count towards the KEMSTRIKE. So it's going to be 25 individual gun kills. Obviously, if you're using Hardline, it will be 24 kills, which is quite nice. So it takes the pressure off of where it really is a hard challenge. Or alternatively, in some of the classic maps, if you complete a field order, which what field orders are is when you kill the top player on the enemy team, they drop a little briefcase, and that's called a field order, and then it will give you instructions. And if you complete the field order, it will give you a care package, and sometimes in that care package you can get a KEMSTRIKE, but it's a very low chance of actually getting one.
Yes, because it's a game changer.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, in some of the maps it completely changes the layout of the map. I know Strike Zone for one, and I think Warhawk as well. That might change scenario. Yeah.
And so what we're looking at here is this guy slowly but surely making his way to that 25 streak.
He's definitely giving it a go, D-TOX. What's he using? He's using a Remington. It's just very nice. It's a very strong assault rifle. It kills, I think, 3 bullets up close and 4 bullets far away. I don't know if I got my statistics correct. Quote me if I'm wrong. But I'm pretty sure that's correct, and it's very consistent.
And but this is actually quite a good map to get a KEM on. We were discussing this before we did the video, which was especially maybe on the old gen consoles, where the player count is less, but there is a lot of space on this map. And if you know this map, and if you have a good run, there's always a bit of luck, but if you have a good run and you take cover and you're accurate with your shooting, so when you do see someone, you get them, just like we did there, okay? So it is possible to build that up because it's actually not too chaotic. It's possible to shoot, to take cover, and then to retreat back into the shadows, or I should say into the hills.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Definitely. I mean, look, you got people just hiding in corners there. You got basically main choke points on this map is the castle is very big. Over to my right hand side, where you can see the teammates are on the map, that is also where a lot of players hide. And players technically do not, well, not technically. They don't often go into the middle of the map just because it's very open. It's very large. It's sniper predominant.
Sniper friendly, I think, is what you want to say.
Sniper friendly, yes, tongue tied. But very sniper friendly. So, I mean, you can get picked off at any point because there's a lot of open space, like there.
Yes, I mean the middle of the field is. I mean, there's a lot of COD maps like this, but this one especially, the middle of the field is a killing field, quite literally, because it's so open. And there's also some nice ups and downs. It doesn't look like it, but some of those ruined walls have steps on them, so you can actually, you can perch up, and in fact, as we see here, we're travelling up via the walls. But some of them have little staircases in, and there are nice little places for you to snipe from. And you know, sometimes sniping positions are obvious because it's clearly someone up on that platform or it's someone up on that crane, but actually here it's quite hard to ascertain exactly where the person is sniping you from, and it's easy also for the person sniping you to sulk back off into the shadows.
Absolutely. It's a very sniper friendly map. It's very hard to get a chem on, to be honest. I mean, it's got a lot of open space, but then you've got also aerial kill streaks, and you see there you've got the missiles coming in.
Yeah, on the map, on the top left, we saw that.
Oh, it's very hard to get a chem on, so
but
thank you D-TOX for this chem, it's brilliant. There's a field order, by the way, if you saw it.
Yeah, but he took it down. There we see the blue suitcase just to the left.
Yeah, loadout, I want to talk about loadout, if that's okay.
Yeah, go for it.
What we were saying about the R5, I mean, he's using the Honey Badger now, which has got a built-in silencer, so that's very good. That's another assault rifle. So predominantly, I'd say on the bigger maps, there's a lot of big maps in Ghosts, I'd use assault rifles. I would put definitely a silencer on because you want to stay off the mini-map. I mean, I know it's big, but if you stay off the mini-map, then you've got there's a lower chance of you being killed.
I was going to ask you about that. Obviously, silencers always lower the damage of the gun, but actually, would you always take that over being seen on that map?
Honestly, it varies between map to map. I think on a map like this, where there's a lot of snipers, I would use a silencer. I mean, I think it takes the damage down over range, so if you can sneak up on the enemy and get in close quarters encounters, I mean, that'd be best if you've got a silencer. But I don't know, to avoid being picked off. I mean, if you're on a smaller map, I definitely wouldn't use a silencer because you're going to get a lot of action anyway. So it doesn't really matter where the enemies are and whether they know that you're there or not. Because when you go around a corner, you're normally going to always find a guy. I know on Strike Zone, that's a really good example of that.
But on a map like this, where you can sulk away again into the shadows, and there's a lot of distance between you and the other players, it makes a lot of sense. I have to say, this is just... I know you said you don't like the open maps, but I guess I am more of a defensive player, and I'm more of a sneaky player. I don't like camping, but I like sneaking around. And for me, this is a fun map because it gives you that space. In fact, this map is it's interesting now that Titanfall's come out and comparing the two games. This map is probably one which is most like Titanfall because it's a similar size. I think it's probably still a bit smaller, but it's a similar size, and it has lots of ups and downs with the actual terrain. Not just ups and downs in terms of staircases, but the actual terrain is like on a slope. So, you know, there are opportunities to get line of sight, but actually the line of sight is often cut off itself by peaks and troughs in the territory itself, and it gives you an opportunity to stay alive for quite a long time on this map, so you feel like you're in the game. You know, on some of the smaller maps, if you're not a great player, you just spend the whole time dying and respawning.
We're in the lead.
Definitely. Yeah, I haven't personally played much Titanfall. I need to get onto it probably this summer. I'll play a lot of Titanfall. But yeah, I can from the gameplay that I've seen, I can definitely see the resemblance from it.
Friendly ground jammer active.
Cool.
I just think they need to do a Merlin Easter egg though.
I think that'd be brilliant.
Yeah,
we're approaching the chem now, by the way. There we go.
Okay, let's see him do this. Hopefully we actually see the visuals.
KEMSTRIKE incoming.
I think so. Oh, he dies for here, yeah. Oh.
Oh, just as he gets it.
Stroke of luck.
Oh, there we go.
And the game ends. But that doesn't always happen. Just a spoiler, it was on 73 kills when he called in the chem, and game ends at 75, so the game does not end when you get a chem.
Absolutely. Thank you for showing that. For those of us who are never going to be good enough to see it done, thank you for showing us that footage.
That's brilliant. Thank you, Stephen.
Speak to you soon. Bye-bye.